Yeah. Molly, what inspired you to found Tostand, and where did the name originate?
Whoa, that's a very long story, but I'll try to be brief and summarize. Well, I actually went to Senegal in 1974. I was an exchange student at the University of Dakar, and I was only supposed to stay 6 months, but I really loved it in Senegal. I loved the people. They were so friendly and generous, and I just felt I had so much to learn. And so now I have lived and worked there for the last 47 years. And originally I studied at the university. I got my master's, and then I went on to work in Dakar. And I learned so much about Senegal and the people. And I learned Wolof, which was really important. It allowed me to go into the countryside and visit rural communities. And what I noted there was that people were not having any access to formal school or literacy programs even, or if they were literacy programs, they were very short and not very meaningful to people. And I realized also that many development projects that were going on were failing. And it was quite distressing because I felt like there was no preparation of the people for their own development and how to lead and sustain their own development. So after 8 years in Dakar, I had the opportunity to go and live in a village for 3 years. And during that time, with the villagers who wanted so desperately to have new information, to learn to read and write and do math and manage their own projects. And I started with my small team of Senegalese to develop a program that would really address their needs and their realities and their priorities, and asking their vision. What do they want to achieve? What are their goals for the future? Not what our idea of well-being was, but what their idea of well-being was, and how can we support them? And out of that grew a program. And that program, then we were asked to share that program in other regions of Senegal. And finally, in 1991, we were asked to create an organization to no longer work as consultants, but actually have an organization. And then we were funded. We started with UNICEF, and we were able to scale the program to hundreds of communities in Senegal. And the program evolved over the years since 1991, of course. And so that we have now been to almost 3,000 communities in 8 different countries, both in West Africa and in East Africa, with very similar results, thanks to the program, what we call the Community Empowerment Program, that involves themes of visioning and discussing what our vision is for tomorrow that the communities decide upon, then discussing how we're going to organize democratically and with human rights and responsibilities involved, problem solving. We do a whole 5 months on health and hygiene, and then go on to do literacy and project management skills and leadership. And that has led really to really great results that have really inspired us to continue this work. This is our 30th anniversary. We're so proud of all that we have accomplished over the years. And just to finish by saying that the name Tostand actually means the spread of knowledge. And what we're really proud about is that it's the communities themselves who learn and then share with others what they have learned. And this has helped in changing very deeply embedded social norms, harmful practices, because it's the people themselves who know how now to advocate for well-being for not only their family and their community, but their entire social network. And now even we're going on to the district level. And so we are reaching even further up, and it's much more integrated program now, so that at all levels we are seeing results.
Wow. Emanate actually means to originate from or to flow from a source. So we have some alignment in our names.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't emanate from the people,
Exactly.
your development efforts will not be sustainable. This is what we have
100%.
found, that
Yeah.
when it comes from the people and their own goals, their own vision of well-being, that is when you have sustainability.
Yep. 100%. Yeah.